When it comes to community organization or associations, we are leaving no stone untouched. Mbonwe Women and Development Association is one of the groups that was mentioned by the CEO of LEGDA USA, Professor Ndemano, that had received funds from the LEGDA USA to help IDP from the BLM temporary ceremony.
Things that they requested money for was to issue birth certificates, help issue birth certificates to internally displaced children who could not enroll in schools in Fako area because they didn't have birth certificates, because they were running away from the war. They never got the chance to maybe pick anything as they headed out.
Again, we launched another investigative report to learn more about the Mbonwe Women and Development Association. After several phone conversations, Dr. Mrs. Nojang Evelyn, who is the coordinator of Mbonwe NGO, was invited by our reporter, Chris Kofi, to our office. This is GASA Media. For the Office of Investigating Report, I am Ernest Kumba.
Okay, good afternoon, Madam Evelyn, and welcome to GASA Media. From our findings, we learned that you own and run an NGO, and of course, we'd like to know the name of this organization, what you do, and how you've been able to pull out most of your project during this past couple of years.
The name of our organization,
yes,
is Mbonwe Women's Development Association.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's quite an old NGO on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, just before the crisis, we had a project in the PLM,
mm-hmm.
and it was a training of farmers and the support of farm seeds, that is cassava seeds and yam. Okay. We were introducing the yam in the PLM. Yeah. It was funded by Manos Unidas, it's a friendly organization from Spain.
Okay.
When the crisis started, we also had a credit scheme, a microcredit scheme in Menji before the crisis started. Since the crisis started, we moved where the head office is in Motengene, so we are around Boya. We have run a number of projects. Again, training farmers, assisting, especially IDPs, assisting them with farm seeds and hose, cutlasses, and what have you. And then also we're doing some humanitarian actions. Okay. We are also very much into education. We're doing a project with UNICEF where we send radios with the pre-tape lessons into the communities. Okay. As far as the BLM is concerned, we have 125 facilitators in the BLM right now.
Okay.
We also had a small project, not small, but I mean, very impactful project, humanitarian assistance funded by LEGDA USA, which we did quite a lot for the IDPs of the BLM.
Okay, talking of LEGDA USA, we come to realize that they fund most of your projects. So just want to know, I mean, how did you go about that particular project of giving these ID cards and birth certificates?
We made a request.
Okay.
To LEGDA USA.
Of course.
Yes, it's not our main funder, but we made a request.
Okay.
Feeling that there are people from the BLM and they looking at the situation of the internally displaced from the BLM and the way they are suffering. Mm-hmm. Because we are on the field. So we see what is really happening, how the women are suffering.
That's
so
true.
We made a request to them. They gave us 2 million.
Okay.
CFA.
Okay.
And we have done a feasibility studies to see what are the things that they need most. So in Chang, we did about 16 ID cards. We made birth certificates for some children. Mm-hmm. We also gave scholarships. And we also gave out things like mattresses. We bought some mattresses. We did the same thing in Chang. We did it in Sancho. We did it in Boya, and we did it in West Coast.
Okay, let's talk about the challenges. Okay.
First of all, the needs are so great.
Okay.
The needs are great. In fact, if you can just, people outside cannot imagine how the women are suffering. Mm-hmm. When the BLM woman, a hard-working woman, tells you that she has not eaten for 3 days. So what do you do to help her? So we saw the place that we gave a woman a pot, and the woman rejoiced. So the needs are so much, but we need people, we need partners who can help us actually relieve a bit.
Okay, you made mention you led a request to Lecta USA to fund one of your projects. Yes. So besides Lecta USA, how do you get funds to run your day-to-day?
We have two very strong organizations, or three. First of all, the first one is Manus Unidas.
Okay.
They are very interested in women. And this is what they did here, did another project in Boya. We were to multiply the project in Fontaine, but the crisis drove us there. So they are a very good partner, Manus Unidas. There is also Cat of England, which sends some clothing and blankets. We carried a lot of those to Cham. And we have UNICEF that we are working with very seriously,
okay,
sending to the rural communities, recruiting facilitators and giving them radios to begin to teach children, even if they are in the forest.
Okay. Well, viewers, this is GASA Media bringing to you the Bonwe Women's Organization headed by Madam Evelyn here, who has given to us a detailed summary, or yes, how she has gone far in reaching out to the underserved population. This is GASA Media for you. I have been Chris Coffee, and of course, like, share, and subscribe.